Thanks for that, Patricia. AfriForum's advocate Gerrie Nel now joins me live on the line. Advocate Nel, very good evening to you. Thanks indeed for your time. So I understand that while you welcome the move by the NPA not to prosecute Mr. Leroux, you said that you're concerned by some law enforcement abusing the lockdown regulations.
Indeed, so I don't think I can do better than Patricia. She did a very good job in summarising the whole case. But, Griselda, what I can say is that the conduct of the police, and especially the commissioned officers, their commanders in this particular case, must be one of the greatest and most deliberate derelictions of duty. You know, at the time of the incident, Mr. Leroux had the invoice with him. He presented the invoice to the arresting officers. They did not want to deal with it. But even more seriously and more appalling is that the next day, the attorney made copies of this invoice and presented it to the commissioned officers. They looked at it and disregarded it. They should have included it in the docket because what happened when they disregarded the evidence is that the prosecutor then had an incomplete docket. If it wasn't for us presenting the evidence that was available at the night to the prosecutor, Mr. Leroux would have been in court. So that is the main issue that we're dealing with. And Griselda, for us, we've complimented the NPA, but now we will make sure that the police take the necessary steps to make sure that this doesn't happen again.
Yeah, Advocate, now you want the police officers involved to face the music on alleged misconduct. How will you be supporting police for such an internal investigation?
In any which way we can. We will file a service complaint. We will consult with any policeman that would want to consult with us. We'll make our client available. In any which way we can, we will support such an investigation.
Also, I understand from that report by Patricia and your statement that was released earlier on today that the family will also be instituting a civil claim against the police. Will you also be assisting in this regard? And how much of a concern is it to you? Because there have been multiple complaints about the conduct of police since the start of the lockdown in the execution of their duties.
Griselda, it's a huge concern for us. You know, the purpose of the COVID-19 regulation is nothing but the prevention of the virus spreading. It's not there for the police to abuse their power or to have more power and to arrest people. I mean, it's just there to regulate the prevention of the virus spreading. So as far as the civil action is concerned, we only prosecutors. We will assist if we can. But that part of this matter will be dealt with by his lawyer and an advocate.
All right. So I understand the family advocate now is also going to institute that civil suit. Have they indicated at all how much they're looking at getting out of police for what certainly they believe was absolute abuse of power?
Griselda, I don't think the amount or the quantum is really important. I think if one understands the trauma inflicted on a mother with a day-old baby, to have to walk there with a lifeless baby because you need milk to feed your lifeless baby. If one looks at the trauma that was inflicted, and you know, she then drove to the police station where they threatened her with arrest, and she had to go back home. So I don't think the quantum is the real issue here. I do think that people should be held responsible for the dereliction of duty and abuse of power.
Advocate Nel, thank you very much indeed for your time this evening. In fact, we did reach out to police to respond, of course, to that earlier press conference by AfriForum, and we've still been waiting for a response from the South African Police Service.